Be happy every day. The foundation of a happy life, a happiness, is not a destination that you reach one day and then stay there forever. Happiness is a practice. It is a decision you make every single morning when you open your eyes and choose how you will look at the world. Many people wait for the perfect moment, the perfect job, the perfect relationship, or the perfect bank balance to feel happy. But the truth is simple and powerful. If you wait for everything to be perfect, you may wait your entire life. Happiness is created in imperfect moments, in ordinary days, and in the way you respond to challenges. To be happy every day does not mean that every day will be easy. It does not mean that you will never feel pain, disappointment, or sadness. These emotions are part of being human. Real happiness is not the absence of problems, it is the strength to face problems with hope, courage, and faith in yourself. When you understand this, your mindset begins to change. You stop asking, "Why is this happening to me?" and start asking, "What can this teach me?" The first step toward daily happiness is self-awareness. You must understand your thoughts, because your thoughts shape your reality. Every action begins as a thought, and every habit begins as a repeated thought. If you constantly tell yourself that life is unfair, that you are unlucky, or that you are not good enough, your mind will search for proof of these beliefs. But if you train your mind to focus on growth, gratitude, and possibility, your life will slowly transform. Gratitude is one of the strongest foundations of happiness. When you wake up in the morning, take a moment to be thankful. You may not have everything you want, but you have something that someone else is praying for. Gratitude shifts your focus from what is missing to what is already present. It reminds you that even on difficult days, there is something good to hold on to. A grateful heart is a happy heart. Another important pillar of happiness is purpose. When you know why you wake up every day, your life gains direction. Purpose does not have to be something big or famous. It can be as simple as improving yourself, supporting your family, helping others, or becoming better than you were yesterday. When your actions are connected to a purpose, even hard work feels meaningful. Without purpose, even comfort feels empty. Discipline also plays a powerful role in happiness. Many people think happiness comes from comfort and pleasure, but true happiness comes from progress. When you discipline yourself to wake up early, to work on your goals, to exercise, to learn, and to grow, you build self-respect. And self-respect creates deep, lasting happiness. You feel proud of yourself, not because life is easy, but because you are strong. One of the biggest enemies of happiness is comparison. In today's world of social media, it is easy to compare your behind the scenes with someone else's highlights. Remember this: everyone is fighting a battle you cannot see. Success, beauty, and happiness online are often filtered and edited. Your journey is unique. When you compare yourself to others, you forget your own progress. The only comparison that matters is who you were yesterday versus who you are today. Happiness also grows when you accept responsibility for your life. Blaming others, blaming the past, or blaming circumstances may feel easy, but it takes away your power. The moment you take responsibility, you take control. You may not control everything that happens to you, but you always control how you respond. That response is where your freedom lies. Failures are not the opposite of happiness, they are part of the journey toward it. Every successful person has failed more times than most people have tried. Failure teaches you lessons that success cannot. When you fail, you learn resilience. When you fall and stand up again, you discover your inner strength. Each failure brings you closer to wisdom, maturity, and confidence. To be happy every day, you must also learn to let go. Holding on to anger, regret, and resentment is like carrying a heavy bag everywhere you go. It drains your energy and steals your peace. Forgiveness is not about saying that what happened was okay. It is about freeing yourself from the pain of the past. Letting go creates space for new joy to enter your life. Finally, remember that happiness begins within. External things can add comfort, but they cannot create inner peace. When you build a strong mind, a kind heart, and a disciplined character, happiness becomes your natural state. You no longer depend on situations to feel good. You carry happiness with you wherever you go. Living a happy life requires daily practice. Just like physical fitness, mental and emotional fitness need regular training. One powerful daily habit is positive self-talk. Speak to yourself with kindness and encouragement. You are always listening to yourself, so make sure your inner voice supports you instead of criticizing you. Replace "I can't" with "I am learning." Replace "I am not good enough" with "I am improving every day." Your environment also affects your happiness. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, inspire you, and believe in you. Distance yourself from constant negativity, complaints, and toxic energy. You become like the people you spend the most time with. Choose wisely because your environment can either help you grow or slowly pull you down. Physical health is deeply connected to happiness. When you take care of your body, your mind becomes stronger. Exercise regularly, eat nourishing food, drink enough water, and rest properly. A healthy body creates a healthy mind. You do not need perfection, you need consistency. Small daily efforts create big long-term results. Another key to happiness is contribution. When you help others, you feel useful and connected. Acts of kindness, no matter how small, create a sense of fulfillment that money cannot buy. When you make someone smile, when you support someone in need, you realize that your life has value beyond your own problems. Giving is a powerful source of joy. Learning to live in the present moment is essential. Many people are unhappy because they live in the past or worry about the future. The past cannot be changed, and the future is not guaranteed. The present moment is all you truly have. When you focus on what you are doing right now, with full attention and gratitude, life becomes richer and more meaningful. Dreams and goals give happiness direction. Set goals that excite you and scare you a little. Break them into small steps and take action every day. Progress, even slow progress, creates motivation. Celebrate small wins. Each step forward is proof that you are capable and moving in the right direction. There will be days when you feel tired, unmotivated, or lost. On those days, remember why you started. Remember how far you have come. Remember that storms do not last forever. Difficult times build strong people. When life tests you, it is often preparing you for something greater. Self-love is not selfish. It is necessary. Respect your boundaries, take care of your mental health, and allow yourself to rest. You cannot pour from an empty cup. When you love yourself, you teach others how to treat you. Self-love creates confidence, peace, and emotional stability. Faith in yourself is the final key to being happy every day. Believe that you are capable of growth. Believe that your efforts matter. Believe that even if you fall, you can rise again. Life may not always go according to plan, but with faith, patience, and persistence, you can handle whatever comes your way. In the end, happiness is a journey you walk every day, step by step. It is built through choices, habits, and mindset. Choose gratitude over complaint. Choose effort over excuses. Choose growth over fear. When you do this consistently, happiness stops being something you chase and becomes something you live. Be happy every day, not because life is perfect, but because you are strong, grateful, and alive.